What's good, people? What's happening, man? What's happening, women? What's good to the kings and queens out there? Last night was a good night of boxing. I was kind of in panic mode. My TV and stuff was not working right. It seemed like I'm like glitching or something. Hold on. Let me bring it up on YouTube on my phone to see exactly how the quality is looking. I don't know why. Like, I got all the bars. I don't know why it's looking like this from my side. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't show that comment. I put up my phone and seen a comment. I was reading it. Salute Brian Hall to 2200. Yo, put up my phone and seen a comment. There it is, finally. Okay, then let me see how the quality looks. But it's not popping up on my computer. But it's comment say, nope, not a pinch, scratch. At least he could have called him a booger head. He didn't even do that. Keith got beat up. We could have made some smash burgers out of his face. Oh my God. Inactivity and age. That's what his comment said. It didn't come up on my computer, but it's on my phone. Top of the AM to you. Salute to you, growing with soul. Salute. Let me see. I don't know if I look too choppy. Because on my computer, well, it's not doing it right now. And I look straight. Okay, hopefully it don't mess up, but salute to you, growing pains in the house. What is popping with you, sir? Definitely appreciate you for coming in the building. Salute to you, 704 Joe. What is popping? Good morning, good morning. Definitely good morning to you. Yoda, what is good? What is good, Crush? Grand Rising. Yes. We had a good night last night. We had a good night last night. Keith didn't take none of my advice. Salute to Mike Biggs boxing in the building. What is good with you? Man, Keith didn't take none of my advice. I know, he ain't seen my video. He don't know I am. I ain't nobody. But still, somebody should have told him. Like, come on now. Somebody should have told him, yeah, Keefy Poo got that ass spanked, yo. And it's crazy. I gotta play what he said after the fight. I don't know if y'all heard what he said after the fight. You know what? And I'm gonna have to find it on YouTube because I'm not playing with Keith. I am not playing with Keith. I want to play what he said first. Hold on, wait. Let me make sure I got the right video, cousin. Hold on. Is that fight hype? The stuff that he said after the fight, your girl just can't get with. I just can't get with what he said after the fight. Is this the video? How long is this joint? I think this is it. Matter of fact, this ain't it. It's Fight Hub. Jeez. Hold up. It's gonna be worth the wait. A little unorganized this morning. This it right here. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, let me share my screen because we gotta talk about this. This is what the man had to say after
one
the fight.
time, Thurman. And I will turn it over to Keith. And Keith, if you just wanted to open it up.
Hold on. Listen to what Keith had to say about the fight, y'all. Hold on. Cause yeah, Onk said he was laughing the entire fight. Yo, Keith got washed. Yes, sir, he did. Moist meter, Thurman, a true hater. Yo, wait, it's the mercy. The moist meter is high. But listen, yo, listen.
Obviously, certainly not the result you wanted. Just thoughts on the fight and what happened.
Well, first off, man, it was just a great fight. Thank God, man. It's beautiful boxing, big stage. It felt good to be on that stage once again. Fundora's a tremendous champion. But whoever the fuck that referee was, don't hire him for fucking main event shit ever again, man. Real talk. Do you remember Eric Morales versus Marcos Maidana? Do you remember how many times people fought with broken orbital bones? It's just not even broken, man. Never got dropped in the whole fight. I'm getting caught on the back end of punches. The referee told me in the locker room, show me something. Move your feet, duck your head. I won't stop the fight. I'm using my legs. I'm getting caught on the back end. I wasn't buckled. He just jumped in like a white rabbit, man. So them little hoppy referees, they're not made for main event boxing. The fight was getting fun. The people were standing on their feet. We was just getting into the grind, and he was getting really comfortable swinging wide, swinging big, swinging wide. Because he's young, because he trains hard, he put that press, because he's a volume puncher. He put that press, and the referee reacted to that, So Fundora.
Hold on, man. Keith's face. Let's address his face first. Now I'm starting to do that shit. Let's address his face. Keith looks the worst that I've ever seen him look throughout after any fight ever in his career. He's never been in a dog fight, no wars like that for real, that he got beat up until he met Manny Pacquiao. I remember Manny Pacquiao had his whole face messed up. His eyes, his forehead, in between his eyes, his nose, his mouth was busted, all of that. Keith looks worse right now, or maybe the same level that he did after he fought Manny Pacquiao. I have to say I disagree with him fully on everything that he's saying. A lot of people, especially fighters, love to compare themselves to other fighters, especially fighters of yesteryear. I just don't think it compares. I just think fighting in different eras was just different, in their own way. And I don't think that they should be compared to fighters that, like he's talking about fighters of yesteryear that used to fight with this, that, and the third. I understand that, but during those fights, they were putting up more of a fight than you was. During those fights, they could have came out the victor. It wasn't looking like that for you, Keith. It was not looking like that for Keith Thurman. I said in my video, and I should play a clip of it because my video wasn't that long, maybe 5 or 6 minutes. I said he should not headhunt. Nobody that fights Fundora should headhunt. Your punch should be to the sternum, bruh. No hooks to the side, around to the side, none of that. His right up under Fundora's pecs and his torso, right up under his, like right in the middle, right here, right in the center line. All of those straight punches, right here in the chest. That's where he should have been punching, not headhunting the whole time. He was headhunting damn near the entire fight. He didn't even pinch. Look at the thumbnail. He had one little, it looked like a pinch. Fundora had a pinch on his cheek. Did you at least pinch yes, he pinched the bitch. Yes, that's all you did. That's all he did. For him to say that the referee shouldn't, because I like that referee. He's a good referee, man. You was moving your feet. You were being defensively, you were moving your feet, but you were taking punishment, bro. You were taking punishment. I'm going to let Keith finish because I'm going to stop it a couple times because Keith got on my nerves real quick.
His preparation, his fight style, it all ended up planning out for him. But as an OG, man, 4 more minutes, it would have been a lot of fun. I promise you. 4 more minutes.
I mean, was it fun the first 6 rounds? It would have been fun the next 4 minutes. But was it fun the first 6 rounds? Look at your face.
And he could have made a mistake right in front of me, man. I was waiting for it.
He could have made a mistake the first 6 rounds.
Knew it was going to be one of these kind of tough fights against a young champion. And I had that long-term vision, but the ref didn't let me get there, man. So it was unfortunate, but I'm grateful. You know, I'm okay. I'm able.
Yo, did he really just say that he wanted to take him in? He basically said the old shit without saying it. You wanted to take Fundora in the deep waters, yo? That's what you wanted to run the long game with somebody that was longer than you? Are you crazy? Man, I don't. All right.
To talk to you guys. I don't need to be in the hospital. Everything is what it is. I want to give a shout out to my sponsor, ICI.
It looked like somebody poured hot juice on this nigga's face.
And just, you know, I'll be back, man. I want to do great things in boxing once again, and I'm going to come back hard. I'm going to come back strong.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to open it up to media questions. So try to raise your hand. We'll try to get a mic to you. So,
Keith, just wanted to ask you, I mean, it sounds like what you're saying is you were kind of setting him, you were working to set him up to land the hard punches that we saw from you during the fight.
Yeah, you know, when I was watching some tape, I mean, like Mendoza caught him late. I just started to catch him a little bit, you know. Right before Tim Tszyu retired in the 8th, he had the highlights. So I saw that Fundora gets a little bit.
See, there he go comparing himself to other fighters. Yo, salute to you, Roja, in the building. What is good with you? See, I wanted 2 more rounds of a beatdown before the ref stopped it. See, he's talking from a place of not liking Keith Thurman. He knew Keith was getting that ass beat. Salute to you, Terrence. Salute to you, Terrence. You knew he was getting beat up, Roja. He says, why does Fundora have fighters looking like Martin after you fight Tommy? It's the reach and the bad game plan. You cannot fight him the same way you fought everybody else. With somebody that's taller, bruh had a whole damn near foot. He had a whole 12-inch height advantage on Keith Thurman's on Keith Thurman. He had damn near, he had over a 10-inch reach or something crazy like that. Keith Thurman reach not even in the 70s, bro. Even Devin Haney got a 70. I got a 72-inch reach. Keith Thurman got like a 69-inch reach, bro. Fighting somebody with an 80-inch reach. Acting like you're going to fight them the same way you fought anybody else. No, bro. You shouldn't have been headhunting at all. You shouldn't have been hooking at all. And I know you like your hooks, but you should have been throwing them 1-2s and straight power shots to this man's sternum. Not to his, because he loves wearing his trunks high. I made the video, 2 days before the fight? He should have listened to it. Somebody from his team should have listened to it. Because those punches that he was doing, it worked with smaller fighters. That shit is not going to work with Fundora. As soon as you get on the inside, you're going to get hit. Fundora was actually setting this man up with all types of shit. And I said, yo, if he used that jab the same way he was using it versus Tim Tszyu, Keith Thurman don't have no chance at all. And he was using the jab the same way I said in the video. He was using it as a blinder. He really was trying to use the jab. He was just trying to make Keith come in to land something harder or to land the second punch. He was beating Keith down. His face is Dunsky. Salute to you, Jose Diaz. What is good with you? You're correct. Look at his face. Why his face is bad. His face is real bad. I told people to watch the Robert Guerrero fight. Fundora was always gonna walk through Keith. Yeah, I was trying to get a man some grace. If he would have had a good game plan, he could have lasted. But shit, when I first seen the first 2-3 rounds, I said, yeah, it's bad. The first round it was bad. I was like, yo, you in the pocket. You're standing in the pocket and don't even realize it. And then boom, you got hit. I'm like, yo, he can reach you. He can touch you, Keith. You're too close to the man. Salute to you, Mike Ron. What is good with you? What is popping? Everybody hit the like button. Salute to everybody that came in the building. He was looking like Jake Paul with all that movement. Yeah, he didn't stop moving. He was going to the same in the same damn direction. I was like, yo, what is this? It's looking like a straight toilet flush. The hell? Salute to you, Bear. Fundora hit Keith with everything. Yeah, he did. Hit him with his best punches. Everything was flush. Was hitting pull counters out. Yeah, he was doing the most to Keith, man. He was touching Keith from his corner. Exactly. He was like, yo, you don't know you too close right now. You getting hit, Keith. Yeah, man. I'm gonna talk about and he was licking out his tongue like when he hit Keith with the real good one, and Keith bent all the way down and shook a tail feather. The first, I think it was like the second round, something like that. And he, bent his right leg all the way down. He licked his tongue out. I don't like that, Fundora, because I mean, come on, bro. How much skill do you have when you fight somebody your own size? Pick on somebody your own size, Fundora. I'm not hating on the man, but how much I can't really give him much credit for everything this motherfucker's doing. Like, I'm just being real. And I said it then, and people's like, nah. Certain people be like, no, if you can make the weight, then you can fight it. No, bro. No. I'm gonna be the first one to say and stand on it. Okay. There's weight divisions for a reason. There's weight classes for a reason in boxing. There should be height caps. You should top off at a certain height. In every weight class, you have a height cap. Gabriella shouldn't be able to beat up on them girls. His younger sister shouldn't be able to do it either. I'm just being honest. And I heard she was thinking about going down in weight. Are you motherfucking kidding me? Like, bro, do you want a body on your record? Little sis, Fundora, little Fundora, do you want a body on your record? Like, bro, and it's oh my God. Like, I'm just saying, like, if you got weight classes for a reason because people die in this sport, they should have. Now you see that people can do it. I didn't even know that shit was possible. Not bet we didn't know. We didn't know that there was those two Fondoras was out there that skinny fighting in weight class. We didn't know that shit until we seen it happen. We need to make new rules because of the Fondoras. I said it. No, you can't be 6'6" fighting at 154. No. If two people in that weight class, if there's not two people in that weight class the same height, you shouldn't be in that weight class. That's how I feel. That's just how I feel, yo. Like, bro, that shit, it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't. That shit shouldn't be like that. You should, if people die in the sport, why shouldn't we have why should that be allowed that they should fight in these small ass weight classes? And if the little sister really dropped down from what she fight at 119, what the fuck? What's next? We're smaller than 119, 117, 115 or something. Why? Why would you do that? You already fighting girls that's 5 foot tall. She fighting girls that's 5'2", and she's fucking taller than me. If y'all met me or seen me stand next to anybody, bro, I'm tall. I'm 5'10". She's taller than me. I know how I would have did girls if I boxed. That's why I wanted to. I know how I would have. I got a 72-inch reach and I'm 5'10". My weight class, if I'm fit naturally, 135 pounds, I would have beat up everybody. And I would have did it in a better fashion. Sorry. No disrespect. But I wouldn't have stood there and threw punches. Because I would have been a healthy 135. I'd have been able to run a mile and quickly and been agile and move my leg. Like that, none of that's happening. She's standing there and picking these girls off that's trying to get on the inside, bro. It looks good, but she's really doing some damage in here to these girls. Is she thinking about going down in weight? It should be a rule against it. That is all I'm saying. It should be a rule again. It should be a weight cap. A height cap off at every weight class. Every weight class should be a damn height cap. You can't be 6'6" at 154. Sorry. And it looked like for his height, it would look weird that he's at 160. But bro, you should be 160, 168. I'm not even disrespect. I'll still watch your fights. I don't got no disrespect to what but I'm just saying. Fundora, he had the correct game plan. I gotta give it to him. Yeah, he did. I'm so glad Fundora spins. Yes, I'm glad too. Not shaking. Yeah, he did. He shook a tail feather. Fundora looked like he should be fighting the zero. Yeah. On God, he should be fighting. He should be at cruiserweight, face ass for real, big tall ass. Damn, son looked like Keith face is screwed. He messed Keith face up real bad. Keith in this junk talking like the referee shouldn't be a ref in main events and big fights because he stopped the fight too early. Keith, you were getting battered in there. You were getting battered, and he not even finished. Definitely, Jose. Definitely. Good morning, Tay Brown, the real queen of MMA in the building. What is good with you, queen? Being boxing news, what is good with you? What is good? I'm on the fight now, leaving. Okay, you on the flight now, leaving Vegas? Bet. Now we need Fundora to whoop some more dudes at 154 before he moves up. I need Virgil, Xander, and Charlo. He not moving up. I think they said it. They asked him about it. He was like, "It'll be a shame to leave all these good fights at 154." So he ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere, Roger. Ex ponytail Keith. So is their dad, like 6'10" or something. Yeah. That shit crazy though, how tall they are. If you a good fight, you should get around that. Bud was smashed, dude. Pause. Fundora, go see Ozzy. Iglesias, I would love to see that, but I really like Iglesias. He need to fight in the States so we can really see him. Cheating ass. I want to have a face ass dude. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
Sloppy around round 7, round 8, you know. And I saw, you know, him working behind the jab, being smart today, different things. I was like, all right, let's just keep nipping at the body, take it slow. You know, it's one of those fights. All right, we're going to take a little bit of damage, but we're going to press. We're going to dog it out. We're going to make them, you know, you got to.
That's not a little bit of damage. That's all I had to say. Like
Ali, you just got to, the young guys, you got to really make them go hard. Make them go hard, put them in that scenario where they make a mistake. And he was just.
Man, Fundora barely broke a sweat out that joint on you, Keith. Real talk.
Was getting way too comfortable. He had a hard press, and we were right on the verge of getting to that sweet spot where both of us were ready to go toe to toe, blow for blow, and the ref couldn't handle the violence.
Did he say when we was ready to go toe for toe and blow for blow? What was y'all doing in the 6th round? Keep you making yourself look bad. You're making yourself look bad right now, in my opinion. What was you doing for the first half of the fight if you wasn't ready to go toe for toe and blow for blow? You was just getting ready. You was just getting ready to get knocked out is what the ref seen. That's why he stopped the fight, cuz like stop it.
And you know, what I was taking, a lot was on the gloves. Some of this on this side was me catching. You know, I remember a fight that I had where on the side of my head looked like a monster symbol, right? And I was like, how the heck did that happen? And it came from the inseam of my own fist. If you got 1, 2, 3, the inseam of my own fist hitting my own head, that's where my bruising came from. So we could.
Hold up. Devil is a lie. Say that again.
The inseam of my own fist hitting my own head, that's where my bruising came from.
Negro, please. Right. Did y'all hear what Keith just said? Keith said all of his bruising came from himself blocking his. Hold on, real quick. Let me see what.
So we get bruised up just from blocking shots as much as we get bruised up from taking shots.
Man, get out of here, yo. Get all the way out of here, Keith. Yeah. People do get bruised from blocking punches, but not like that, son. We ain't doing that. Nah. And my video skipping. No, we're not doing that. Y'all are nah, bro. All of that bruising on the right side of your face right here. All of this right here came from you block. This came from yourself. What is this? This looked like somebody poured hot red Kool-Aid on your face. And you talking about all of this came from your own gloves. So you felt your own knuckles and not listen, ladies and gentlemen, he's not talking about the knuckles that's wrapped. He's not talking about the big knuckles you actually punch somebody with. He's talking about the small knuckles that's by your fingernails. He felt that shit all the way through his glove, and it marked the right side of his face up. That's where his bruising came from, not Fundora. Are we serious right now?
My own fist hitting my own head, that's where my bruise. How the heck did that happen? And it came from the
He said Fundora the whole time hit me with the big brother, why are you hitting yourself? Oh my God.
Of my own fist. If you got 1, 2, 3, the inseam of my own fist hitting my own head, that's where my bruising came from. So we get bruised up just from blocking shots as much as we get bruised up from.
half of Thurman's shots went to himself. That's what he's saying. I landed a lot of shots. A lot of them just landed on me.
Taking shots. So it's just unfortunate, man. I really think I could hear the crowd. The fight was really just getting good. I was on my feet, never got dropped. And it's just unfortunate, man. They didn't let me, at this stage of my career, it's okay. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me, right? But whoop my ass. Let me feel bad. I still feel good. I wanted a few more rounds. I still feel good. So it's just unfortunate,
you felt
man.
the same way after Thurman.
It's the unknown.
Thurman felt the same way in his interview after Manny Pacquiao whooped his ass. Manny Pacquiao beat your ass and he dropped you, and you was talking the same way. You was talking real jipper and shit like you about to go eat some ice cream. You didn't give a fuck. You didn't care about your ass whooping, just like you don't care about this one. Oh my goodness. We was hanging out with Keith Thurman the night before, listening to him talk shit in a lobby at midnight. I posted it on my channel. Yo, post your channel. Hold on. I see you. Post your channel. He said, y'all know I beat that boy. He needs to go to the hospital and get his head checked. Dude, crazy with that, y'all. You crazy with that, Keith. Why is your fist that close to the leather in your glove? What exactly? What's the pattern? And I just thought about that. Like, yo, so you mean to tell me the small part of your knuckles did all of that to your face, but you got one little pin, the spot on Fundora's face is not even, it's smaller than the size of somebody's tip of their pinky, bro. And you talking about you did this to yourself? One more time, bro. One more time. I can't believe you really said that, Keithy.
Rounds. I still feel good. So it's just unfortunate, man. I was on my feet, never got dropped, and it's just unfortunate. Monster symbol, right? And I was like, how the heck did that happen? And it came from the inseam of my own fist. If you got 1, 2, 3, the inseam of my own fist hitting my own head, that's where my bruising came from. So we get bruised up just from blocking shots as much as we get bruised up from taking shots. So it's just unfortunate, man. I really think I could hear the crowd. The fight was really just getting good. I was on my feet, never got dropped. And it's just unfortunate, man. They didn't let me, at this stage of my career, it's okay. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me, right? But whoop my ass. Let me feel bad. I still feel good. I wanted a few more rounds. I still feel good. So it's just unfortunate, man. I mean, it's the unknown. 6 more minutes, we don't know what would happen, and we don't get that opportunity.
I thought it was didn't he say 4 more minutes? It was 4 more minutes earlier. Now it was 6 minutes. Now 6 minutes. The rest of the fight, we didn't need a ref. That's basically what he's saying. We didn't need the ref at all.
Fortunate.
All right, guys, if you could hold your questions, we're going to bring on the defending, reigning WBC Super Welterweight World Champion, and he's coming on and take the stage. Please help me welcome Sebastian, the Towering Inferno Fundora.
Dang, Keith. My bad. Fundora, you know you're wrong for doing that.
Whoa. What's that? I just built a budgeting.
Fundora, know he wrong for doing that to Keith. And look at the sisters taller than Fundora. He's taller than Keith. The sister's taller than Keith.
All right. We're going to do one more question for Keith, and then we'll turn it over to Sebastian. So if we got Sean.
Keith, man, salute to you for being the warrior you always are in this fight and throughout your career. Just two for you, man. Was Sebastian Fundora ultimately a better fighter?
And
I know you always are in this fight throughout your career. Just two for you, man. Was Sebastian Fundora ultimately a better fighter than? And I know you studied him from front to back, but did he turn out to be even better than you anticipated? And what do you want to do in your career moving forward now, following this fight?
He definitely trained hard. He has that conditioning. He's a volume puncher. And, I think it's just that little bit of a press that he was putting on that, let that referee feel, the way that he felt to jump in. But, he was pressing. He was opening up. He was starting to throw wide. And that's where, you know, the veteran has an opportunity to shine. I'm telling you, man, the fans were loving it. The action was getting real. There was no need to just stop it right then and right there, you know. But, you know, once again, I'm not that beat up. I can fight more.
What?
And we'll see what happens, man. But it was a good fight.
He said, I'm not that beat up. I don't know what's going on. It looked like you got a lot of soft tissue damage. I don't know what's going on, why he's saying that he's not beat up and all this other stuff. He didn't break your spirit. Yeah, you in here talking like you're supposed to and all of that. Your mouth ain't beat up. Your mouth ain't, but your shit ain't bubbled. You know what I'm saying? So you can talk clearly and you in good spirits. That's a good thing. But stop acting like you didn't get toe up from the flow up in that fight. Stop acting like this wasn't your hardest fight. Stop acting like you didn't land the least amount of punches you ever did in a fight. Stop acting like you're not happy with your performance. You know you're not happy with your performance, bro. Stop acting like you blaming it all on the referee and shit is not cool, Keith. Because I like that ref. And he didn't do nothing wrong but save you from getting a worse beat.
I wanted a great fight.
For real.
Fight. And I think if it went,
he act like he wouldn't have got dropped or stopped eventually, bro. Like you act like it would have turned in your favor because he was getting tired. Bro wasn't moving that much, and he throw a lot of punches every fight he in. You was putting no damage on, cuz the fights that Keith Thurman is talking about is fights where Thurman was getting hit. I mean, Fundora was getting hit. Fundora was getting hit when he fought Tim Tszyu. Fundora was getting hit when he fought Brian Mendoza. Fundora was not getting hit when he fought you. You was taking nothing off of this man. I need y'all to think about this as a video game, bro. You didn't hit that dude one time. What makes you think his stamina is depleting? What makes you think that? Just because he's throwing punches? He been doing this since he was a child. Throwing punches ain't going to get him tired. That's your game plan versus Tyron and Inferno? Bro, you should have listened to Ashley's Corner. I'm telling you. I told you to not headhunt, Keith. I told you when you get on the inside, all your punches should be to the sternum, not to the ribs. Don't throw no hooks. Straight punches get there faster and to move that big lemon head of yours. He was doing some movement, but not enough. When the punches was coming, he just was holding the high guard. Why aren't you slipping and moving and floating like a butterfly and stinging like a bee? You was doing none of that. You was throwing head punches damn near the whole fight. And when you was throwing punches to the body, you were standing too close to him in the beginning. Like it was not enough angles being moved, Keepy Poo. You wasn't using your angles. You was trying to stand in front of this dude and beat him with speed. You ain't that fast. I guarantee you're not, especially when you got to reach a mile to get to your destination, son. Anybody that fight Fundora should not headhunt. It should be body punches is where you need to be. You need to get that man to drop and care about blocking his body. He don't block his body in no fight he in, yo. The entire fight with Keith Thurman, Fundora body was wide the hell open like a front damn door. He kept headhunting. I understand he tacking you, he punching you in your face all upside your head and you want to get him back. Bruh, it is a long way to heaven. And you're going to get to hell first. Trying to reach Fundora's fucking head. Real talk. He went in there with the wrong damn game plan. Looked like he got jumped in. Yeah. Don't tell her. As ref, generally because he's too involved sometimes. He did save Thurman last. He saved him though. Like, I don't think that was an early stoppage. You needed that, Keith. Look at you. I can see if you look like Fundora, I can agree. But you don't, bro. You ain't clean. Fundora can go to a wedding right now. You'll scare the kids. Seriously. Keith is going to get another instant shot before. Yeah, of course he is. Of course he is. That's why I didn't think this was going to be his last fight because I knew he was going to get beat up. He's not going to retire off of that. He ain't going to retire off of that. He ain't going to make him retire. Nah. Salute to you, Cam J Network in the building. What is popping with you, sir? Definitely appreciate you coming through. Please hit that like button. Nigga, hairline is pushed, yes, and vacuumed out. That shit's hollow as hell on the inside. You have hollow strands, boneless ass hairdo. He looks like Canelo when Terrence Crawford took care of that business. Yeah, Canelo looked like he was dotted up. Tatted up. Keith was folded up like a lawn chair. Damn, he was though. 4 more minutes, right? It was 4 minutes, now 6 minutes. Damn, you needed the whole fight. The rest of the fight, I needed 6 more rounds. The ref was tripping. Why Jermell hating on EJ? Oh yeah, we gonna get to old Melly. Salute to being boxing news. That's his channel right there. Everybody sub and check out his channel. He said he was talking to he was talking to Keithy Pooh before the fight, and he was talking ish. There you go. I got you. You think Boots can beat him? Can beat Fundora if he got the right game plan? Because that, like I said from jump, he's gonna be a hard dude to beat. Like he's like regardless of what anybody think about him, he's not a pushover. And it looked like he's getting better. And he's setting traps. He set a lot of traps for Keith Thurman last night, and he put his best punches in there. His best punches. We might get back to this on the screen, so I'm gonna leave it there. But I'm gonna switch topics, y'all, and talk about matter of fact, I want to switch this shit. Hold on, wait. I need to see what I want to play this video of Jermell Charlo going in last night. Jermell Charlo was making rounds. This motherfucker was talking to everybody last night. He was talking to everybody like that, yeah. Smoke this Thurman pack, right? He couldn't even get away from Fonda. No, he couldn't. I told folks that running shit wasn't gonna work. Nah, you gonna have to fight. You gonna have to fight him and hurt him. You got to give him something to worry about. He wasn't really doing that. I'm gonna leave that there and open up another YouTube joint. Sean Zettel, is that his name? This guy, I seen a clip of this and I was like, who is he talking to? And it sounded like Sean name. So I went to his channel, and of course, he got his own little video of him talking to Jermell Charlo. Here we go. All right. I'm gonna come back to that. So let me. That you brought up Jermell, man. This is why I put him on my thumbnail.
Tonight, what'd you think of Sebastian Fundora?
That little bitch got a little power.
Real quick though, I seen about 5 shorts of him talking to one of the. What is he talking to? Rolly. He was talking to one of the Garcia brothers or whatever. He was talking to a bunch of people. He seemed a little drunk. And when I seen the clip of this, I was like, yo, he looked like he took a double shot of some shit, yo. No bull. And then when I seen Sean Zettel, his actual video, because his camera's on him, and that's who he's talking to is Sean. And I like Sean. Sean asks the tough questions. He don't seem scared.
All right. He got a little power. He stepped his game up. I like Sebastian Fundora for me.
Has he improved though over the years? Do you see him as a better fighter now than ever before?
I think he stops majority of those guys that thought they could beat him, like Earl Spence, and I think he stops him. Fundora's an excellent fighter. He's a champ. It's the reason why he's 6 foot. He dominant, but can't fuck with me.
Jermell, it's been since 2022 when he became undisputed against Casale.
But I never saw working though.
Yeah, he was lit.
You still can make 154 and be the Jermell Charlo you were 4 years ago?
Absolutely. No. Look, I wouldn't tell you I'm a fighter at the weight. I have never missed weight, right?
No.
Yo, he was drunk. I know he was.
So what is it about your style that you still have that would beat Sebastian Fundora based on what you saw tonight?
I just think my lateral movement, my feet work. I don't know. Keith Thurman he wasn't tall enough for his jab, his reach. I got it, bro. I got it. I think I got it. I mean, I know I got it. You know, I become, a 3-time WBC champion.
Yo, man, I just have to say. Yo, Jermell Charlo try to live his life like a superhero, yo. Like, can't you see it? Like, bro, you act and talk. You talk to the people around you like all of them know that you Clark Kent. All of them know Clark Kent. Like he talk like Clark. Everybody know Clark Kent is actually Superman. When you walk around in big Clark Kent, people act like he's Superman. That's how he be acting. Like that's how he talk to people. That's how he walk around and shit. Like Jermell act mad when other people at 154 get positive attention. Like calm down. He's hilarious though. I have to give it to him. The bruh's funny as hell. He is funny as hell, yo. Oh my goodness. Yes, he threw shots at the big fish damn near all night. Then every person he talked about Earl Spence. Bruh just seemed mad. He seemed mad that people getting attention and it's not him. He just don't want nobody to get no attention. That's just what it seemed like. You know that nigga Richard Pryor. Mel was gone. Mel was on that. Mel was nice. I don't know what he was on, but he was on some stuff. My feet work. Yes, he said my feet work. He was with another woman, wasn't his wife. Dude was on something. He started cursing out I was looking at the lady like, is that the same lady? I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what they women really look like. But I was looking at her. I was like, is that the same woman? Not gonna get in your business like that, but I was looking at her. But damn, you was on some other shit.
I like it. It's tight.
Are you gonna get a fight in under your belt before you get into Fundora?
Yeah, I'm gonna fight this year. All right, guaranteed. I'm gonna fight this year. Don't worry. I tried.
It sound like he got an attitude. It sound like he can't wait to snap on everybody. Yo. That's why I say it sound like you been drinking, because it's like, yo, people ain't deserving that. The energy you got, people don't deserve that.
To call out everybody. The weight division is popping.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard a name back. Ain't nobody calling me yet.
Like a diva?
I haven't heard anybody call me, right? So Boots and all of them guys, they could work. And then you got Zion. He ain't worth shit. I knocked him out, but he worked everything that they want. I'm not gonna mention the little fish and the little lion.
You already did it. You already mentioned it.
I don't know what else to do in boxing right now. I've been waiting, trying. I don't know what else.
Jermell, you were the man of this division.
Who is he signed to? Does he have a network? Is he signed to anybody? I know Alham is his advisor, but that doesn't mean he's making fights for him. You know what I'm saying? Being that Charlo is who he is, it should be people that want to fight him, because it's not like he lost in his division. He didn't. Well, he did, but he got it back. After he lost to Tony Harrison. But they should want him on his resume. But I believe they know this nigga's a threat. Jermell Charlo is a threat. Jermell Charlo is a threat to everybody. Like he has enough behind his name for people to want to fight him, and he puts butts in the seats. People are going to want to see what he look like when he come back and fight. Watch, like people going to watch Jermell Charlo when he come back. He ain't his brother. This is Jermell, and it seems like he's still acting like people are bothering him about losing or taking the Charlo fight. Watch.
But each of your titles went vacant, man. What do you say to people?
I think I should.
I mean, Canelo fight. Charlo taking the Canelo fight. Look at this nigga.
Send up some lawsuits like Davis did, and get my belts back, because like I didn't get it. They took my belts over a little shit. Why y'all take my belts then?
You got to defend them to not get stripped, Jermell.
I get that, but I defended. When I fought in 2023, I was stripped of my WBO title before I even fought. So why did they get my?
One way or another, if you don't defend them for 4 years, they're gonna get taken off you.
I get that, but they didn't even give me a chance. 4 years, motherfucker. I ain't been out the ring 4 years, stupid.
Since 154.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Since June 154.
I've been out the ring since 2023.
Yo, hold on. I messed up. I lost the damn web joint and came. But hold up, man. Let me rewind that a little bit.
You're stupid.
Since 154.
What the fuck are you talking about? The BO title before I even fought. So why did they get my shit down? Why y'all take my belts then?
Because you got to defend them to not get stripped, Jermell.
I get that.
Yo, that's why I like Sean. Yo, Sean said, because you got to defend him to not get stripped, Jermell. Jermell face. Look at Charlo face, yo. Charlo, yo.
Strip, Jermell.
I get that, but I defended. I mean, when I fought in 2023, I was stripped of my WBO title before I even fought. So why did I get my?
One way or another, if you don't defend him for 4 years,
He rolled his eyes. Gerard Charlo rolled his eyes.
they're gonna get taken off you. You know
I get that, but they didn't even give me a chance. 4 years, motherfucker. I ain't been out the ring 4 years, stupid.
Since 154.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Since June 154.
I've been out the ring since 2023, and I've been asking every day to come back. But we ain't gonna tell him that. We ain't gonna tell him that. You a hater.
Oh my God. Salute Drake. Salute on Drake Finest in the building. Salute on Dre. What is popping with you? Definitely appreciate you coming in the building. Rosie, this shit was funny to me. I'm sorry, bruh. Since 154, this shit is funny. Yo, Charlo always talk funny. Charlo was funny to me. He's hilarious. Y'all got to be more careful out there with them Charlos, yo. He might not get another interview. That's a fact. He's not going to. Mel wasn't ready for shots and tell questions for real. No, he wasn't ready. As he was already tipsy, man. He was trying to filter his words. He was trying real hard. He had plenty enough time to read the sanctioned body rules. Oh, just a little bit. Let me go back just a little bit. Like right here. They're like right here.
They're gonna get taken off you. You know
I get that, but they didn't even give me a chance. 4 years, motherfucker. I ain't been out the ring 4 years, stupid.
Since 154.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Since June 154.
I've been out the ring since 2023, and I've been asking every day to come back. But we ain't gonna tell him that. We ain't gonna tell him that. You a hater. But we here. What y'all talking about? We been here a long time ago. Y'all was giving everybody else fights.
He still act like he jealous of people fights. Bro, he was undisputed. Snap out of it, Charlo. Yeah, we been here. Y'all was giving other people fights. Bro, you been undisputed. You got your way. You fought Canelo. You good, bro. You hilarious as fuck. But you good, man. You good. Ain't nobody care about all of that and what other people did, man. You're the one that was undisputed. All right, the only person that beat you, you beat them. Like they need to see you, Charlo. I know we feel that.
Only issue with Earl is he got in the ring for Fundora. I mean, you can't handle that. You can't.
He said the only problem with Earl is he's getting in the ring for Fundora. Nigga, you can't handle that. Is he about to fight Fundora next? What you trying to say? What are you trying to say? What are you talking about?
Beat Fundora. I just watched him. He can't beat Fundora. I just watched him. Now, if he think he could beat Fundora, fight me first.
Yo. Wow, yo, this man is a character, yo. I love it though. He should be an actor, for real. He should be an actor. He got two callings to be a boxer and an actor. Finally fixed that prominent crooked. Oh, and his neck. Did he fix the crook of his neck? I don't know if he did. I think he goes to it when he's thinking real hard. The face he gave just now, yo. He called him an idiot. Come on, Mel. Yo. He called him out. He was about to call him all types of stuff. He trying to filter out his words. It's really not working that good, though. I think PBC is going to feed Spence to Fundora if he gets past Tim. That's what this man just basically said. I don't know if he's going to get past Tim, though. I don't think so. If Earl not the same guy that he was before he fought, like the same guy I seen before he fought Bud, before that shit, I don't see him beating Tim Tszyu, and that's my guy. But if he looked the same way he did versus Bud, I don't see him beating a lot of people that's names up there. That's my guy. I'm just being real. I didn't hear him tell anybody why he looked like that versus Bud, bro. Like, for real. He is wild. Mel got feminine tendencies. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Look.
Who's this you're saying? That fight you first? You don't talk about Keith still or
Get on my face, dude. Ask somebody.
He called on everybody.
Hold up.
Everybody
Rewind that back.
fight me first.
Who's this you're saying?
Hold up.
Y'all was giving everybody else fights. Only issue with Earl is he got in the ring for Fundora. You can't handle that. You can't handle that. You can't beat Fundora. I just watched him. He can't beat Fundora. I just watched him. Now, if he think he could beat Fundora, fight me first.
Who's this you're saying? That fight you first? You don't talk about Keith still or?
Get on my face, dude. Ask somebody.
He called on everybody.
Everybody can't beat me. Who can beat me at this division?
Why you say it like that?
Like, who would be like, I beat that guy right now, put him in the
Why
ring
you
with
say
me.
it like that? You can't beat me. Who can beat me in this division? Who are you talking to? The guy you just cussed out like that? What's going on?
Put him in the ring with me.
What's going on?
Who can beat me at this division?
If you had
Face, dude. Ask somebody.
He called on everybody.
Everybody can't beat me. Who can beat me at this division? Everybody can't beat me. Who can beat me at this division? Everybody can't beat me. Who can beat me at this division? Everybody can't beat me. Who can beat me at this division?
if you had
Everybody can't beat me. Who can beat me at this division?
if you had a choice right now, who would you like? Who would be like, I beat that guy right now, put him in the ring with me.
Look at him back up on the camera.
Fundora.
He's an action movie star, bruh. Action Jackson. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? That's you right there. You right there. Your guy, you looking at him. Yo, stop. Oh my God, yo. That nigga lit. Dodger, that's what I was saying. I said it looked like you took a double shot, yo. No bullshit. It looked like you was drinking on a little something, and it was good. That Bama just loved to bump his gums, you did. Bullshit. Only Bud style beat him. Yeah. Yo, my God, yo. Behind Jermell, white shirt. Yeah, that's what I said. Why you looking at him like that? Like this nigga tripping. Yeah, action junkie. He an action junkie. Yeah, he's an action junkie. No bullshit, yo. And mine is a terrible thing to waste on. I just think he a little tipsy, bro. He a little tipsy. Jermell on his I don't give a shit motion right now.
What you talking about? I'm fighting Fundora. He just got the belt. That's my belt. Nobody took my title. Nobody. I lost my titles because I fought Canelo. Duh. Get the money, dummies.
How the politics look now for
You keep talking about the Canelo fight like people still holding that against you. Everybody knew it was a money fight when you did it, bro. They might not like how you fought and what you said after the fight, but hey, there's water under the bridge by now. That shit was over a year ago. It's a lot not to like in boxing. Ain't nobody still not liking that situation. It's over. You need to get in the ring and fight somebody, bro. Give somebody some, boxing's or whatever you've done for me lately, sport. Give people something else to talk about.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm gonna say what's up. Baby, it's all gone.
Baby.
Make sure you get me out of here. No, you talking to me, huh? I can't talk to you. I gotta say what's up.
Why Charlo look so perturbed all the time, bro? The whole time he's looking so mad. He just looks so mad. He claimed Lil Spence hit him the hardest he ever been hit. Yeah, man. Oh my gosh. This is weird. Salute to the War Report in the building. What is good with you? Definitely appreciate you coming in the building. Get the money, dummies. Right. Why are you still talking about that? Yo, nobody talking about Canelo. He wasted 2 years of his career. Yeah, it took him a little. Yeah, he was having fun. Took you a little while to come back, bruh. Alcohol is a drug. Yeah, touche. You're right. We just want to see Mel back active in general. Inactivity is a big downfall for all these fighters. Yeah, that's a fact. That's true. Get me out of here, right? Mad at everybody. He's mad at everybody. Oh, what is his problem? He was mad saying, "Get me the fuck out of here." Why? You came to the fight to talk your stuff, bro.
And fuck Fundora, fuck Keith Thurman. I couldn't do. I should have. I ain't worried about none of them. Fuck Earl Spence, fuck Zaire, and fuck Boots, fuck all y'all 154. Ortiz, yeah, I run Texas, dummy. I run Texas, dummy.
Oh my gosh, yo. Charlo. Yeah, you need a little bit of anger, man. Why are you so mad? You're a fighter. You should get it out all the time. You got a gym in your house. Get it out. Shit. You got heavy bags. What? Speed bags, uppercut bags, body bag, all type stuff. Had 2-ended bags. Get it out. You've been fighting people. You got what, 30 fights and you still mad. Millions of dollars. Still mad. What you mad at? Oh my goodness. Right, Yoda? Like, what is it? Dude was really upset over nothing. It looked like nothing really happened, and you cussed out Sean Zettel for what? For what? Cussed him out for nothing. Who is Zion? I'm assuming he was, yeah, that's what he meant. Zion. What? Mel acting like Tupac. Fuck everybody. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's almost like he regrets leaving the weight class. Yeah. Yeah. And it's like he's mad at everything. Like nothing really happened, yo. You just came back. You showing yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, get a fight. Get a fight. Get a fight. I'm more sure you can get a fight, dog. Just get a fight. She's crazy, yo. Cam, that nigga was drunk. The basketball player. He crashed out. Yeah, he did, Willie. Salute to you, Willie Will. Mel really made Earl and Maul training with Ronnie and ain't invite him. Is that what it is? That's why he's mad? It seemed like it's a reason behind the way how he keeps saying Earl's name. Because there's a lot of other people in the division, son. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can say a lot of other people's names. There's good fights out there, too. You feel me? He's talking shit like Gen Z. Knowing damn well he won't fight anybody. He called out a lot of these fighters suckers. He should fight somebody, because just this talking, it sounds nice, but it ain't gonna get you nowhere. Definitely not. I got you. He is mad. Charlo versus Virgil makes too much sense right now. I like it. Virgil need a fight. It seemed he looked like he ducked Boots. It looked like you ducked Xander, bruh. Like, come on. It just don't look right. It don't look right. And you got in there with a lot of people say it was a done, and now I see how the fight went out. Lubin's kind of done, bruh. Like, you should fight somebody better. For real. Mel called Maul and Earl the little fish and little lion. Like, why did you even say that? Why'd you say little lion? Why'd you say that? Like, you're going to fight Jamal. And I'm telling you, both of y'all fight, I'm taking Big Bro. I'm just being real. Even though he's not fighting and he don't want to step in the ring, I'm taking Big Bro. But he got a mental edge over you, son. Got that mental edge. That's how he gets people talking about him again. Yeah, he's doing it real good. He's doing a good job. El Ducko. Yeah, Virgil look bad right now. Salute to you, Felix Nunez. He said, you think it was an early stoppage with Keith's fight? Hell no. I played what Keith said after the fight, bro. I don't agree with shit he said. I like that referee. The referee did his job and stopped the fight, bro. Even if he gave you 4 more minutes, 6 more minutes, your face would have got worse. It wouldn't have made much of a difference. You still would have lost the fight. Fighters, but referee's job is to protect the fighter, not give you every chance in the book to actually make it a better fight for yourself. That's not their job. All right. Their job is to, when you are taking punishment, and if it's a close fight, like those are the fights that they let linger, bro. If it's not a close fight, if nobody see you winning, if your corner, both corners, all judges don't see you doing shit in the next 6 rounds of this fight, why let it continue? That's basically the question that's in the ref's head. Why am I gonna let it continue, bro? And I know people forget that this is a sport. It's a real sport. I understand it look like some gladiator shit. You know what I'm saying? And they signed up for this. They get the money. Bro, a lot of sports get millions of dollars. Basketball is kind of you can call a no contact sport. Some people say, oh, yeah, it's contact sport. I would call it because I was a 5. I played every position on the court. And it definitely is a contact sport when you're a center. Definitely. But at the same time, you know how many millions of dollars they get? Everybody gets paid. This is a sport, bro. It's a sport. At the bottom, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it's a sport. And Texas will be a good fight. Yeah, that's a bet. That's a bet, the War Report. It'll be a great fight. But Keith Thurman tried to say him blocking Fundora's punches is the reason why he had all that swelling on his face. You blocking is the reason why you had all of that on your face. I can't even take Keith serious right now. Keith's full of shit. Keith needs to stop blaming everybody else. Just give the man credit. Give Fundora credit and say that he was the better man on this night or whatever. He really didn't. I didn't hear him say that. He just kept talking about how everybody was cheated out of a better fight because the ref didn't let it go on. It's ridiculous. We need Fundora to be going after Boots and Xander next. Yeah. Bro, you got a title after this fight. That should be your next. And with Charlo talking all this trash, if nobody fight him, these titles is about to get, you know what I mean? They about to get collected. Xander already got 2. Fundora got 1. Who got the other title at 54? Let me know. Yes, having a great Sunday. I'm off for the whole next week. I'm going to be chilling. Virgil fell out of Golden Boy at the worst possible time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But what I was saying is Charlo mess around and be in an undisputed fight or be in a fight with 3 titles because they're getting scooped up. They're getting scooped up, man. And I'm glad that Xander Zayas ain't one of them fighters that other fighters are. Like, you know, they get a title and they just content with it. I'm glad he's not content. I'm glad that he wants more titles. And I know titles ain't the big deal. Like, nobody really care about titles. He should be paying for titles. If he won titles, I'm for it. But at the same time, good. If he's going to collect titles, then he has to fight good fights. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here for the good fights. The ref could have let Fundora do him dirty. Dirty. Jermell press conference is going to be fire, though. Yes, it is. But he's going to find himself in a fight for a lot of titles if people keep ducking him. They might as well fight him now. Salute to being boxing news in the super chat. Definitely appreciate you in the super chat. Look how fans react to EJ comeback. Dude, jealous. It seemed like it. That's why I was like, yo, I didn't want to use the J word and just say jealous. But it just seems that's why I was like, yo, it just seems like he's bothered when anybody else gets positive attention. Sounds like jealousy. It's just, and they really, like, Earl's really not even getting that much attention. Like, okay, when people see him, they give him an interview, and we need that. We need to see what's going on with Earl. But the same thing with you, Charlo, just get in the fight, get in the mat, get in the ring. We know ain't nothing wrong with Charlo. After seeing his last fight, you just, was up against a bigger guy, the better guy on the night or whatever. But Earl Spence not the same. I mean, Earl Spence fight wasn't the same as Charlo's last fight, bro. We don't know what type of Earl Spence we got right now. We know you straight, Charlo. Just get in the ring. It's not much to say, is it? I don't want to see that. I don't want to see number 3. I don't think Tony Harrison is doing anything for real, for real. I don't think he fought anybody in a while. I could be wrong. Give Keith another round. Tuller's got a 15-minute break. Unboxing new facts. Appreciate you. The doctor stepped in the round prior and told the referee, do not let Keith take too much more punishment. I spoke to the referee. Bet. It seems like it, bro. Like he had soft tissue damage. He had the type of damage you would have after an explosion. That dude face looked like bruised fruit. You hear me? Rotten ass fruit. Like, bro, it look bad. You look real bad. Now, sis, with you like Thurman, like Fundora fighting Virgil, if Virgil get his legal situation together with GBP, Virgil is the interim WBC champ at 154. A lot of people think Virgil is the one to beat Fundora. And what I mean people, I don't mean people with channels. I mean like people that, people interview. They say like Virgil's the guy. I think Rowley said Virgil's the hardest hitter at 154, so he'll be able to beat him. I don't know where he got that. But that's what he said. And I would like to see the fight because people think like Virgil is the SHIT. You know what I mean? I like Virgil. I think he's nice, but I don't think I can give him as much praise as people be giving him. But I don't think Virgil Ortiz can beat Fundora. Not at all. Not at all. Okay. And the number one reason is I go back and look at that Maurice Hooker fight. Maurice Hooker got an 80-inch reach. Did you remember the way Virgil Ortiz's face looked after that fight? And Maurice Hooker ain't the business. He's not. He got a long reach, but he don't got the height that Fundora got. If he can't train his hands to go to the body and move his head a lot more, because Virgil Ortiz love holding the high guard, he gonna be singing the same stupid tune that Keith Thurman just said. Oh, all my bruising was from me holding my own gloves. It's my own bruising. My own knuckles is printed in my head. Whatever, bro. That shit is not gonna have you win the fight. Regardless. You can block all the punches you want. How many punches did you land? How many punches did you land on his glove, on Fondora's glove? How many? The whole time, the whole fight, yo. Keith Thurman couldn't hit him. He didn't even land punches on his block, on his guard. He couldn't hit him. He couldn't hit him at all. And the way that Virgil Ortiz don't even seem like he got footwork like that to be able to maneuver around. Cause like he do got footwork, and don't get me wrong, but he can't beat no Fundora. Not in my opinion. Hell to the nah. Kelly. Hell to the nah. As a certified Keith Capper, Tim Thomas stopped the fight early. Right with Golden Boy is having a good relationship with PBC too. Yeah, that's what I heard. Oscar say something about PBC. He looks younger every time I get to see your beautiful natural face. Thank you. Definitely appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you, Jerry's finest. Fundora not trying to pay them sanction fee. I don't know. He matter of fact, yo, he probably not. But bro, ain't nobody want to see you just hold on to a title. You're gonna have to fight some of these good ass names. And if anybody back down from taking a Xander Zayas fight at 154 and you at 154, he got 2 titles right now. You ducking him, dog. It ain't no reason why you should say no to Xander right now. Nobody at 154. He don't even need to be jealous. He's a big name at a popular weight class right now. That's a fact, yo. Salute to Zach B in the building. What is good with you? We can't forget that EJ is right under Tank when it comes to PBC. So there's a lot of jealousy involved. I don't know why people hate on PBC like that, for real. Salute to you, Isaiah. Damn. Salute to you, Hassan. I don't know why I always say Isaiah. It's not what that shit saying. Oh, my bad, yo. Fundora is not impressive to me. He's just a weight bully. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, can you do that stuff with people your own size? I said earlier, you probably wasn't in here, that they got weight classes for a reason. They should have height stipulations for the same reason. Like, bro, y'all should have height caps. It shouldn't be nothing the fighter asks for. It should be a straight up rule in boxing. Just like there's rules for weight. It should be rules for height, bro. Like that shit. 6'6" at 154 is just it's unfair. It really it is. It's unfair. They better leave the Tower Inferno alone. All the three of them. The three of them better leave him alone. I want Fundora hand wraps check. Yo. They should have keep Thurman, the vet. They should have watched them hand wraps be put on his hands though, for real. Virgil will get cooked. Yeah, in my opinion, he'll probably get it just as bad as Keith or worse. Earl and the twins. Keith was waiting for round 6 to turn up. Is crazy. For him to say that is crazy, man. Virgil's overrated a little bit. Keith has the other belt. Oh, Kelly got the other belt. That's who it is. After Fundora and Zayas. Yeah, okay. Keith, damn, I keep saying Keith. Josh Kelly. Oh, is that his name? What is his name? It's Josh Kelly. That's his name, right? Josh Kelly. Sutu Drew Smith. No, I don't think so. Shit, Fundora got beat already. Ain't like he fighting elite people. Thurman been out for minutes plus injuries. PBC wrong. What you mean? I was talking back and forth. I don't know what part you're talking about, Drew. When you say injuries, PBC wrong. I don't know. Okay. Pretty boy Josh. Yeah. That's his name, Josh Taylor. If you're flat-footed, you're not beating Fundora. Yeah. You gotta already be used to fighting like that. You feel me? Like you can't go one fight camp and like change it up and be like, look, we're gonna move around and just go to the body, and this is what you're gonna do. Like, bro, you really gonna have to have somebody mimic his shit. You're gonna have to have somebody with his reach advantage. You know what I'm saying? And practice with that person. If not, then you in for a uphill battle, and it's going to be tough to actually get out of there. PBC wrong for putting Thurman in the ring with Fundora. Oh, okay, I got you. He'd been out for a while. He needed another warm-up fight. Yeah, Fundora. I mean, and Thurman being the man and fighter he is, he's not going to act like that or talk like that. He's not going to show that type of feeling if he did have it. So you could have a very, very valid point. But it just seems like sometimes he probably make his own fights. But maybe I'm wrong. It just seems like a lot of people be choosing their own fights. And it seems like he was talking like he wanted Fundora. But that could have been an absolute, that's probably not true either. It's probably not true either. Hold on. Oh my God. I seen the clip of, okay, I'm not gonna play. I don't have the clip, but I finally seen the clip of Kid Austin Sr. hitting that woman, y'all. Jesus. Someone needs to ask Mike Tyson for advice. She gets the fact though, yo. Keith got to fight for a title at 35 and got paid. Why PBC wrong? You mean 47? I got you for 54 anyway. At 54. Facts. PBC wrong for putting this shit on pay-per-view. Yeah, I could agree. I could agree. You gotta be slick on the inside too against Fundora. Yeah, you got a real good inside game. You have a real good inside games, but from somebody that tall, bro, with the reach is just not good to headhunt. It's not. And you need to pick a straight punch that's gonna get there before his and stick with it to the body. You need to stick with it. You need to hurt him to the body, get him to drop his arms, so eventually you can throw a combination to the body that lands upstairs. But that whole throwing one big haymaker is not going to work with Fundora. It's not. That shit, and a lot of people is probably gonna land on that because that's what Brian Mendoza hit him with. But you got to understand, he bent down a little bit when Brian Mendoza threw that haymaker punch. He bent down a little bit and got caught. And Brian was hitting him during the fight. Like, he wasn't hitting him. He wasn't getting the best of nothing in that fight. Sue to you, KP from KC in the building. What is good with you? That cheetah got kicked by a giraffe last night. Damn. Yo, he said, get back, get back, get back. Yo, that video of Kid Austin Sr., bro. Oh my God, yo. He was acting just like the sound of his voice in that damn video. Straight hoe ass nigga, bro. He was hitting the girl. He was hitting her while she was sitting down, first of all. And then she tried to block his hits, and he got mad and threw her down through the chair. And then she started having a panic attack, and she apologized because he got madder because she started having a panic attack, and she started breathing real hard. You can hear it through the camera. She was hyperventilating. She was going in and out, breathing real hard, and he was manhandling her, and he picked her up. He helped her up. He moved her to the side, and then body slammed her and said, "You're not okay." I was like, damn, yo. He told her to calm down and then body slammed her. I was like, Jesus. And then his son walked out from the back and asked what was going on. And he told his son to go to his room. I said, if this ain't motherfucking Ike Turner in this bitch. You remember when Ike had Tina in the you remember when Tina was in the back of the ambulance and she was about to die? She was about to die, and he got close to her, and he was like, if you die, I'll kill you. You hear me? You hear me? If you die, I'll kill you. That's how he was talking to her and acting. I was shocked. I was shocked and appalled, man. I was shocked and appalled. I couldn't believe he was talking like that to her ass, yo. And he did all of that. That's unbelievable. That man is a menace. But they need to have a cap on the height in this sport. I really think they do. They should have a cap in the height. And Keith Thurman keep talking about EJ, yo. And especially before this fight, yo, I don't know why people love to try to save face after a few years, bruh. We seen how you act when Earl was around. This isn't fabricated. You know what it is. You told cameras a bunch of different ways how you didn't want to fight. One of the funniest ones is when you said, well, Earl, you're not on my to-do list. That shit was funny because you meant it. You meant it. You was moving your head side to side like somebody auntie and shit. This is pre-ponytail, Keith Thurman, when Samson still had his power. Now that your haircut and all of that, you see Earl 2 eye surgeries, 2 fucking Bud Crawford, and 2 accidents later. Now you trying to push up on him, talking about what it is and what it's not, and the man didn't even come back and fight yet. You are reaching, bro. You're reaching, and it looked bad. Keith Thurman has been looking real sad to me for the last 3 months. You look real bad. I don't know why you doing it. I don't know why you keep bringing up Earl Spence' name and shit. The nigga hasn't came back yet. Let him have one fight. You feel me? When he was calling you out, you had a title, bro. You was on top of your game. That's when he was calling you out. That was the time for that energy. Not right now. Not right now. It's a bad look. Fundora is a nightmare for all 154. Good luck with 6'7" Freddy Krueger. Right. Fundora is getting better, and the welterweights moving up and older. That's a fact. Yeah, that was some 304 shit. Yeah, it was bad. It was a real bad look. Pushed her to greatness. Ike ain't push her to no greatness. KP from KC. Ike raped her ass and did all types of shit. That shit made it to the movie. That's how I know it wasn't the first time it happened. When that shit made it to the movie. All right. Keep the classic man cut last night. What you mean? What do you mean he has the classic man cut last night? What you mean, yo? You talking about his hairstyle? Is that what you're talking about? He had that Red Dead Redemption with the part in between it and the comb over. Is that what you're talking about? I heard Fundora wanted to retire early because of Jake Paul. He mad because Jake didn't have to do everything that he did, and he had his own life. He had his own childhood. He He didn't have to do this since he was 5 or 7 years old, and he's fighting on Netflix with him, and he's making big money and all of that. Bro, listen, I learned this because I didn't get taught it, but I learned this. If you'll let what other people get to do in life stop you from doing what you want to do, you ain't never gonna do shit. Because it's a lot. That's one of the reasons why they say life ain't fair. Okay, and excuse me for saying, but Fundora, that's how black people feel. Okay, that's how black people feel, Fundora. And we've been doing this forever, and we're overqualified. When we finally get there, here's somebody come that didn't do shit, making more than us, don't really know shit, haven't been trained to do shit, don't have no receipts on, no certificates on nothing, not trained, don't have don't have no trade or nothing. They come right in there because they know the owner's son. They're friends with the owner's son. That's what happens. That's how black people feel, Fundora, and other people that actually go through this. You're just going through it, Fundora, and guess what, Fundora? You're not the only person that has that same shit. All the fighters are in the same boat. All the fighters a lot of y'all been fighting since y'all was 5 or 7 years old, yo, and everybody's getting the same treatment when it comes to Jake Paul, because all of y'all have been doing this forever. He's like, the feeling you have is mutual to everybody. But you don't hear them saying that they're going to stop boxing because of Jake Paul, because of the attention Jake Paul has. I mean, and to be fair, Jake Paul is doing something for your little sister, right? Jake Paul making sure your little sister had more money than what she was having before he came along. Better venues and more attention. He changing the game for women's boxing. I understand how you feel about what's going on with you, but I think that's a little, you know what I mean? That shouldn't stop you from doing what you want to do. Leave Keith's hairline alone. He made a part out of nothing. Yeah, he did. He did make a part out of nothing. I don't know why he cut his steps off. To be honest, he never had steps. Even when he had long hair, he didn't have steps. He needs to be a commentator. Yeah, he's real good at commentating. Salute to you all things in the building, yo. Hope all is well with you. Please hit that like button. Okay, and I heard Manny Pacquiao wants to tune up before he fight Floyd Mayweather. Hold on. He want to tune up before he fight Floyd. Floyd don't need no tune up though. Even though, like, he acting like he didn't just have a fight versus Barrios. He fought more recent than Floyd, to be for real. Hold on. He fought more recent than Floyd. But this is who I heard he won his rematch. He won a tune-up with. He won a tune-up with him. That's what I heard. That's all I heard. That nigga Mose parted the sea with James Franklin. I seen that. I seen that fight, yo. I knew Franklin was gonna get it bad though, because it's a bad style matchup for real. But I knew he was gonna get it bad. He landed that uppie. He landed that uppercut on Franklin, and he started getting wobbly a little bit, and he looked off. He took his eyes off the enemy, and he looked off a little bit. I said, "Oh yeah." And I think he was mad that they waved it off. But to be honest, to be 100% honest, yo, I don't think he would have made the count anyway. I think he could have counted to 10 and he wouldn't have made that. He would have got up probably on 10 and he could have waved his hands then. But I don't think he would have made the count. Do y'all remember who this guy is that's on the screen? Huh? This the guy that fought Timothy Bradley. And you remember Timothy Bradley was like, he shouldn't have fought him. He was too big. He was too strong. And he took years off his life. Timothy Bradley said this guy has him still feeling the effects from his fight, burst him back in fucking, what year is this? Now I need to sign. I think I need to sign in. Yeah, I need to sign in. back in 2013. You still feeling the effects 13 years after the fact from this guy when you was in your prime, and Manny Pacquiao want to fight him right now? Huh? They said he was something like a beast. He's a Russian. The only thing that I see is the fact that he's 5'6" at a 66-inch reach. He's kind of closer to Manny Pacquiao's height, rather than how Barrios was. But at the same time, my guy, he don't fight like Floyd. How is this going to help you? How is fighting somebody like this going to help you? To be honest, yo, it's making me feel like, because he hasn't fought in 10 years. This man ain't fought in 10 years. This is making me feel like he ran into this guy or know this guy. And he knows he's falling on some hard financial times, and he knows that he's not really in fighting shape or whatever. And so you want to beat him up real quick. That's the only thing I can come to, because I don't know why you want to fight him. Hold on, my computer about to die. Give me a second. Sorry. Damn it. Cord short. A longer cord. Okay. Moses the next champ. Yeah, he's looking good. He looked real good. He won a tune-up. Yeah, versus him though. Pavachnikov or whatever his name is. Salute to you, Ken Soul. What is good with you? Definitely appreciate you coming through the building. Yeah, the Russian. It showed effective body punches. Yeah, he did, Jay. He definitely did. Salute. Salute, Rose. What's good with you? Nearly killed him. That's what he said. He said he was acting like he nearly died when he fought this dude on the screen. Manny Pacquiao wasn't strong without his power pellets. Pacquiao needs juice. I said I hope he's smart enough to test in this fight. Because you know what I mean? It just seems like he's been thinking and talking about this fight and thinking he's been cheated the entire time. Manny Pacquiao. He's been thinking about the rematch with Floyd. He's been saying that Floyd just ran around the ring. He was saying that he didn't lose. He was saying that he had injuries. He said a lot. You feel me? So he's been thinking about having this rematch and beating Floyd this whole time. When he got the rematch, wouldn't you think he would jump at the opportunity to make the date and sign on the dotted line and get all of that immediately done so Floyd won't change his mind? Nah, he said, nah, I want to tune up. Yeah, test. Make sure you're testing. That's all I'm going to say. Make sure you're testing. Both of y'all. Pac-Man never actually failed to test. Floyd Mayweather did and get caught using illegal IVs, which help mass steroids use. I know what they said, but since he didn't get in trouble for it, I can't really believe that what he was doing was illegal. I know Ryan used a IV while shooting on the zone or something like that, and he didn't get in trouble for it. So it just seems like maybe it's a lot of hearsay out there that's not actually true. And we all know that certain fights have stipulations that you can make and put into it. It depends on where you fight. All have different rules and stipulations. I think everybody was well in their right to do whatever they were doing. I don't know if Manny Pacquiao ever failed any drug test. I never said he did. But I just know he had an excuse about his shoulder. Like I just said, he said he had injuries when he fought Floyd Mayweather. So he just was talking like he really wanted the rematch. So to me, it's like if I'm waiting for something to happen for 10 years, and if over 10 years, and right when somebody said, I'm going to jump at the opportunity, I'm not going to sleep on it and be like, oh, give me a few months to get it tuned up, because that person can change their mind. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. And nigga was Creed and Russian was dressed. Yeah. Was Drago? I need to go back and actually watch that fight. It's been such a long time. I don't even think I actually seen the whole fight for real, for real. Manny plotting on Floyd. I don't know what he doing, but I don't know why he just didn't take the fight to happen next. For real, for real. Manny was on that shit. That's what he said. I'm just saying, I think this dude right here shouldn't be a tune-up fight because A, he doesn't fight. Like, number one, the man haven't had a fight in 10 years. Why is this your tune-up fight? You feel me? That's the same feeling I get for Usyk. Like, Usyk, why are you fighting a guy that only had one professional fight as a boxer and it was 10 years ago? Why are you fighting him? You know what I mean? Like, why are you putting one title on the line to fight dude? It doesn't make any sense. Carlos Adames. I put Adames on the screen because I don't know if y'all know, but he's saying that he's gonna move up. He's moving up to super middleweight. Bruh is moving up to super middleweight, and he announced it. He announced it after he beat Amon Williams. I think 168 really don't have a lot of people in that weight division. You feel me? I think when it comes to 160, I feel like it's at a standstill because they're not really fighting each other. The one fighter that's at 160, I thought freaking retired, actually has a title at that weight class, and people just don't say his name, and that's Lara. So it's like y'all don't really want to mix it up with everybody for real. You might as well move up. And he's saying he's gonna move up to 168. I like it, but at the same time, where is he at? At the same time, dude tested positive, and they took his title. Where is it at? Maybe I need to go to Facebook. YouTube probably got it. I probably posted it on my post. I do stuff like that. Yep, here it is. What's his name? Janabek was hit with a 1-year ban from boxing, and the IBF is now vacant. But he gets to keep his WBO title at 160. Okay, that's the crazy shit at 168. And he fight at 168. Yeah, at one. Does he fight at 160? I'm tripping right now. Yeah, 160. 160 will be wide open with Janabek still since. Yeah, it is 160. And so it's like they didn't really want to fight each other at once. Like you got Janabek, you got Laura, and you got Carlos Adames. Like they all was fighting other people. Like they really wasn't calling each other out. The fights wasn't getting made and none of that shit. So he's moving up to 168, and you got Carlos and Billy, and Billy's in that weight class. Lester Martinez. You got some names in the weight class. You feel me? And hopefully you can actually get some damn fights, because this whole 160 just seems like it's at a standstill. Like it ain't doing enough. Sutu Macadocious Mac of the South. What is popping with you? Definitely appreciate you coming through. Everybody hit the like button for me. Yeah, so they got the that's open. I don't even need to talk about that. But hold up. Zuffa, I don't know if y'all know, but they're with Sky Sports now. It was hard to keep up with Zuffa in the beginning in a couple of fights that they had because they didn't really have a network. And I'm not buying another network, bro. With Sky Sports, though, I have a sports app that got Sky Sports on it, so I can catch their fights now, and I'm glad about that. So everybody that want to see a Zuffa fight like the one that's supposed to be coming up and that massacre that's going to happen in between Connor Ben and Regis Prograde, I'm going to be able to catch that shit without having to buy a whole new program, a whole new network or whatever. Glad I'm going to be able to catch that. They with Sky Sports now. But yeah. I want to talk about Devin versus Rolly, and then we're going to get on up out of here. Okay? Let's talk about Devin versus Rolly real quick, man. He's like, the camera's like, let me turn it off before it mess up bad. But okay. I really want to see Rolly versus Thurman. The times has changed. I mean, versus Devin Haney. The times has changed. Rolly used to be just people used to just say sorry, it's not worth fighting and all this other stuff. Like he made himself a champion. Like he did the work. He stayed in there. He stayed fighting people that was putting in front of him. I guess he went to meetings. He did the right work. He had the right time, the right team to put the right names in front of him. And the man got a title fight being off the whim that Gary Antoine Russell stopped fighting because it was his title fight. Rolly ended up getting the title fight and then not averse the actual person he was supposed to get it from because he had a visa problem. So it's just the suns just aligned for Rolly, for real. He was at the right place at the right time, and he had the right amount of skill to get it done. So he got a title at 140, and now Rolly's a 2-time title holder at 2 different weight classes, at 2 different divisions. I think if Devin did fight Rolly, it would be a hard fight. I don't think it would be an easy fight for Devin Haney. I don't think it would be an easy fight for Rolly. It could be, you know what I mean? Because I think Ryan was an easy fight for Rolly. But I think, like I've been saying forever, punches hurt. And people can say a lot about their favorite fighters. They can say a lot about the fighters they don't like. But if you get hit right with a flush punch, it changes the whole game. And you really got to see what your favorite fighter or the fighter that you don't like actually got in store, what type of heart he really got. And Rolly is one of the hardest punches. I already knew he could punch hard. When he was working with Bullet and came out hitting the pads with Bullet, and it was like 1 or 2 shot combos, bro, that shit was loud. It was loud. He sound like he can hit. All the way back then, he sound like he can hit for years. And all that shit all he did was perfect on how to throw his punches because Rolly was in martial arts at first. That's why he started boxing so late. You know what I'm saying? So Rolly is actually getting better. He changed trainers. He's not with Bullet no more, and he's with Salas. And you can see it. He would have fought Rolly. I mean, Rolly would have fought Ryan totally different if Bullet was his trainer for camp. Was his trainer in the corner. It would have been a totally different fight. I think the way he did Ryan was great. I think the boxing was great. I think the game plan was great. When it comes to Devin Haney, Devin Haney got hit by everybody he's ever fought. Even Ramirez hit him a couple times, and he was running the whole time. But he get hit by everybody he fought, and he will get hit by the awkward punching from weird angles and landed weird spots. He's going to get tagged from Rolly. I guarantee it. Rolly ain't dumb, bro. He really's not. He really ain't, and he do fight awkward. He's gonna tag Devin, and Devin game plan when he's fighting. He always moves around a lot and he holds a lot, in most of his fights, especially if he's fighting somebody that punches real hard. He's definitely going to be moving, and he's definitely going to be holding Rolly or trying to hold Rolly when he gets out of position and Rolly's too close to hit him. But the thing is, Rolly don't allow people to hold him. Like, I don't remember one fight where Rolly was getting his off or trying to get his off, being frustrated because he can't get his off in any of those times where he allowed a fighter to actually hold him, calm him down a little bit, fight at their speed and pace a little. No, you didn't really see that. He spoke about his loss versus Pitbull and how weight drained he was and stuff like that. And I kind of believe him because I already know he's a big dude, bro. He's a big dude. But I think Devin Haney and Bill are doing things to prepare themselves to take the Rolly fight. I'm not trying to say they cheating or nothing like that. I'm just saying they're not ready to fight Rolly. That's what I think. I think they're not ready. Salute to you, Thomas Hill. What is good with you, sir? Definitely appreciate you coming through. We kicked in the corner early this morning. I see. Yes, definitely so. Shout out to the First Lady of Boxing YouTube streets. Salute to you. Definitely appreciate you coming through. Definitely appreciate you. Big Capel say Dev tie up to not let a big shot land. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I know he's going to try to do that. You're exactly right, Big Capel. I know he's going to try to do that if he got in a fight with Rolly because Rolly's a big puncher. You know what I'm saying? I know he sparred Rolly, but that's not the same. And that was a long time ago. And being that Rolly started boxing at like 18, Rolly not the same fighter as he was. Even Devin's not the same fighter. That was a very long time ago when it came to sparring. They was wearing headgear and all, big gloves and all. This ain't the same. And fighters know it. Fighters know that shit ain't the same. Sparring ain't the same as when you spar the same fighter is not the same without the gear. It's not the same under the lights. It's not the same on weight. It's not the same. So I just don't think that they're prepared for that fight right now. I think they need to get down. They need to watch more tape. I think they need to get a good game plan down. I think they need to get Devin's weight down. I think they just have things to do first before they say yes to that fight and be put into a situation where they have to make a date and a venue and all of that. I just don't think that they know yet. I don't think they're ready yet. I think that they will take the fight, but I just don't know when that they're going to take the fight. I'm not going to say that he's ducking Rolly at all, but I'm going to say that I definitely want to see the fight, and I'm going to say that the fight should happen since they're both champions. We should go ahead and take that unification. That's who Devin is. That's who he always used to be, somebody that wants the titles and all of that stuff. So, and he wants good fights, right? So he fought Ryan Garcia, somebody that was ducking him for a long time, and that happened the way it happened, and then Rolly beat Ryan. So I don't really see much reason on why you shouldn't take the fight. Both of y'all in the same weight class. What is actually the problem? You feel me? Not really. Not really, Bobby. Not really. And I'm just being honest. Like, you know, I'm just not excited for the fight. I'm not really a big Chisora fan. But Chisora is a slugger. He punches very wide. And I just don't think it's a good fight. I don't think it's a good look. I just don't. I could be very wrong, but I just don't think it's a good look. You know what I mean? Am I going to watch the fight? Of course. Of course I'm going to watch the fight. Most definitely. But I'm not really feeling it. Not really feeling it at all. But hopefully Devin Haney and Rolly does happen before Rolly loses the title. Because that's what I want to see, man. I want to see Devin versus Rolly. And if Rolly loses, I don't see any reason on why Devin taking the fight. That's why I want to see it. You know what I mean? Regardless if Devin loses or not, I still see Rolly wanting the fight. I think Rolly's problem is when people first started asking him about the Devin fight, he kept pushing it off and acting like he wasn't going to fight Devin. And he kept acting like, you know, Devin's going to call the police and sue if he fight him. Like, all of that shit shouldn't have been said. I think it rubbed a few people the wrong way. And it had a lot of Devin fans thinking that Rolly was going to duck him or whatever. And now that times has actually changed and an offer was sent. And he said the offer was favorable to Devin Haney. And there's no reason why they shouldn't sign it and shit. Like, bruh, I want to see the fight now. I want to see it now. And I think it's going to be a hard fight for them both. And I'm kind of leaning to Rolly. Yeah. If they sign, we'll talk more about it. But right now, salute to everybody that came in the building. That is my time. Salute, salute, salute. I think there's a fight or two coming on tonight. I think we got a good week of boxing coming up next week. Yo, this was a good-ass week this weekend. But salute, peace, love, and soul. Hit the like button before you leave. Definitely appreciate everybody coming in.